I have a good feeling that you are going to give me some really combative responses in the comments with this film. It's okay. It's okay. I'll explain. So let's get into the review right now. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film Bankrolled, which is going to be releasing on Netflix. So this film is spoken in the native language, in its native language of Spanish, and that's where I'm kind of going at with my what I said in the beginning of this review is because the film is Spanish, and that was my only option of watching it at the current time. I did get a chance to preview this early, and I wanted to be able to get the review out early before its release. I have a feeling once it does release, it will have a dub version of it as well. And the reason why this is important is because this film is a comedy with, like, they even categorize it as like one of those late night style of comedies, and I actually think this is a comedy you can watch at any given time of the day. But because my language, my Spanish isn't up to par, and Spanish is not my native language, I feel like some of the jokes probably didn't land with me the way it was intended and the flow it was intended because of the fact that I had to read subtitles. So with that being said, I enjoy the comedy for when I was able to pick up on it fast enough to really see the mannerisms and everything really come into play. But for the ones I did not, and maybe was a little late to it, I feel like I missed a level of appreciation with this film. So my easy suggestion here is that if you speak Spanish, then totally jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts about this film. And if you don't, and you're having to rely on the subtitles, then you're being the same boat as me with this one, where you may not gravitate towards some of these jokes or really connect with these jokes in the intended fashion because of just the flow of maybe having to read it in real time while watching it, while seeing the all the stuff that's actually happening in these scenes. And what can you do? So the dub version, which I feel probably will release once this actually does release, will then I will go back and watch and see some of the scenes, and then that again, that level of appreciation for the comedy that I wasn't able to connect with. But in this film, you got these two bros who are just trying to make a way. So in this film, you got these two bros who just trying to make a way in society. They both are entrepreneurs, so they're looking to come up with inventions and hoping something stick. Well, their first pitch, which was really bold, was a social justice app that raised a lot of money, but yet they didn't have the app developed. So they're having to backtrack in order to fulfill this prophecy that they put out there, along with all the other trouble that came with it. Not to mention too, this journey also presented them a lot of self-encouragement to kind of go out on the path and really do what they want to do, and not just chase after this false dream that they kind of put out there. So in the eye of people who are hustlers or just entrepreneurs, you want to just keep it at that term. We see the challenges, the ups and downs, the good and the bad interactions, the promises, the false promises, and so on. The two of them even at times have a little bit of lack of faith in each other as well in the journey. So it's a fun, really light story. It was really easy to kind of get into, and as far as the different events that happen, some are even kind of relatable. I mean, they did not reinvent the wheel with the plot here. We've seen other films that followed the same path. A lot of the characters were very flamboyant, with a lot of energy. Even one character kind of gave me Bad Bunny vibes. So like a lot of characters really made an impact even for minimal roles. And then overall it just came together. I thought it was funny for the moments I was again able to truly appreciate But at the same time too, you know, just still a level of like disconnect for me, because I know there was some other scenes I probably could appreciate the dialogue along with what was happening in the scenes a lot more. And this film is definitely raunchy. It definitely goes down some crazy paths in regards to the cinematography and all that other stuff. They do some kind of interesting visual and effects things as well. So yeah, it comes together pretty good, and then the music is pretty solid as well too. So, but yeah, this Bankroll, I'm gonna keep this one short because I do think I'm gonna have to revisit this one again, watching the dub version if there is a dub version, just to see if my feelings really do stay the same in the appreciation for this film. So totally, folks, check this film out. Let me know in the comments your thought about this film, and as always, I'll see you around for more reviews very soon.